Mr. President of the Senate, please permit me to stand by existing protocols already established. I feel so emotional being here today. I was one of the last people that saw Dr. Ifeanyi Ubah before he left for the United Kingdom. In fact, he flew on my aircraft. I remember Ifeanyi coming to have breakfast with me that fateful morning before he left. And I still remember the discussions we had. Ifeanyi was one of those people, he never believed in never. Very dogmatic, very resilient, very positive, forward-looking young man. He never believed, he never looked down on himself. But he was a man with a very big heart. And that was what, drew us closer. I saw myself in Ifeanyi Ubah, he saw himself in me. And both of us formed a union to the extent that I refused to go and see the wife when the news of the death broke because I didn't know how to face her. I'm so emotional that I didn't want to break down in her presence. Instead, I sent my wife. Ifeanyi, I don't think we have to Ifeanyi. And when we say Ifeanyi worked for the Anambra people, I beg to disagree. Ifeanyi worked for the entire humanity, not just Nigerians alone. Wherever he found himself, he touched lives. Even in the Congo, people he never met, people he never knew. I remember when I had an issue, Ifeanyi was there with me from morning till night. From morning till night. And I remember another situation. Ifeanyi is always caring. Ide, he calls me by the name Ide. Your business is so capital intensive. How do you cope? How do you sleep? Okay, do you know, I have this money now. I don't need it. Can you come and take it to help yourself? Ifeanyi did that to me. I said, Ifeanyi, no. We were flying together from Lagos on that morning, the last flight we had together. I said, no, Ifeanyi. I thought he was joking. When we landed, I had to go into the cockpit to, talk with my pilots and the cabin crew and others. When I got down the stairs, Ifeanyi was there waiting for me. That thing I told you, I mean it. Come, I have some money. I said, Ifeanyi, leave it. I'm regretting not collecting that money from Ifeanyi because he may have given it to someone who may not return it to the family. But that was the man we are talking about. So, Ifeanyi was full of love for humanity. He was not tribal. He didn't involve himself in all those divides that try to divide humanity and our country. May his soul rest in perfect peace.
Thank you very much, Chief Onyema, and thank you for keeping to that time. And now, please, let's welcome to the podium for his tribute, the chairman and founder of United Nigeria, Professor Obiora Okonkwo, for his tribute.
Good evening, everyone. For want of time, please permit me to maintain the established protocol. I met Ifeanyi Ubah 2010. A lot has been said about him. I will only confirm a few testimonies I've had here. I did meet him through Ngige, and I'm confirming that he was actually a strong pillar of Ngige's campaign that time. Ngige said he had a strong team. I confirmed that. I'm only saying I was the leader of that team. Victor Mekan also confirmed that. But the important thing here is that there are different aspects of Ifeanyi Ubah. His private life as a family man, I saw the best of it when him and I flew on the inaugural flight of Air Peace to London. We drove in the same car to the hotel. We stayed next to each other in the hotel. And then few minutes after, we were staying next door to each other. All his children in London had all arrived in that hotel. It was the eve of Easter holiday, and throughout our stay there, he was with his children inside out. That's the family man that he is. His strength is enormous. Energy. Somebody had talked about his energy. Olisa Metiku confirmed one day there was an incident at the Dome, and he needed to be physical as a young man. That was about 15, 18 years ago. Believe you me, when people look at me, they think I'm a strong man by my body build and everything. But 15 people like us, as big as I am, could not hold Ifeanyi down. Olisa Metiku was there. You would touch him, we were falling down. I'm telling you, I've never seen that kind of energy. You dare not face Ifeanyi Ubah in any battle. He has great strength. We enjoyed mutual respect for each other, so much so that he had always compared with me on every political job. I respect the 3 minutes. Oh, you are back to me? Oh, he will always ask me, are you running for this? Because if you are running, I will not run. So that is the respect we shared. I also confirm he was generous. And that generosity was so much support he gave in which that was what I mentioned. But you know, that time he didn't tell me he brought something. But I'm happy to hear now he was the biggest donor. So it's a confirmation of his generosity. Thank you very much.
Just before we go to the next item, Your Excellencies, permit me to invite to the podium the wife of the SG